Chapter 24 Textual Analysis and Evidence. Many of the tools that we use to read fiction can also be used to read non-fiction. Objective summary. An objective summary gives a brief explanation of something without adding our own personal opinion or judgment. In fact, an objective summary might be even more important in nonfiction than in fiction because nonfiction is meant to highlight reality and fact. Pins can help you swim through a piece of writing and write an objective summary. Fact check. Important fact only. No opinions. Sequence your fact. Example. The Story of My Life by Helen Keller described how Helen would wander a family property as a little girl. Even in the days before my teacher came, I used to peel along the square steep boxwood hedge, and guided by the sense of smell, would find the first violet and lily. There were two after a bit of temper. I went to find comfort and to hide my hot face in the cool leaves and grass. What joy it was to lose myself in that garden of flowers, to wander happily from spot to spot, until coming suddenly upon a beautiful vine. Opinion. I recognized by its leaf and blossom, and knew it was the vine which covered the tumble-down summer house at the further end of the garden. Here also were trailing clematis, dropping jessamine, and some rare sweet flowers called butterfly lilies, because of their fragile petal resemble butterflies' wings. But the rose, they were loveliest of all. Opinion. Never have I found in the greenhouse of the north such a heart-satisfying rose. Opinion. As the climbing rose of my southern home, they used to hang to long festoons from our porch, filling the whole air with their fragrance, untainted by any earth smell. And in the early morning, washed in the dew, they felt so soft, so full. I could not help wondering if they did not resemble the asphodel of God's garden. Opinion. Just because a piece is non-fiction does not mean that no opinions are included. Helen Keller's account is full of her opinions. When you paraphrase, it is okay to state her opinion, as long as you state they are from her, after all. It's a fact that Helen Keller loved the rose of her home more than any other she found. We just need to avoid adding our own opinions when you are writing an objective summary. Example. A paraphrase that is not objective. Helen Keller loved the rose of her childhood home more than any other she ever found, but I think that's because she didn't experience all the best gardens of the world. Personal opinion doesn't belong in an objective summary. Who concluded this, Helen Keller or the writer, is unclear. Example. Paraphrase that is objective. Helen Keller used to walk the grounds of her family home. She describes how she loved the rose there more than any other she ever found. Attribute the source of the opinion. Evidence in a non-fiction text. Explicit evidence is evidence that's stated directly. Implicit evidence is evidence that's implied but is not clearly stated, but we can use it to draw conclusion or inferences. The explicit and implicit evidence categories from fiction also apply to non-fiction. Explicit evidence example. Someone in a news article is quoted as saying, "I don't like dogs." This person explicitly says he or she does not like dogs, so we can claim this. Implicit evidence example. Someone writes in an essay that they have always avoided height. We can infer that this person probably has a fear of height and does not want to career as a mountain climber. Denotative. To be a sign or a symbol of something. Explicit versus implicit textual evidence. Explicit evidence. Proof plain state in the text. Inference can be made. Denotative. Example, you know your friend spent the afternoon painting because you sat with her and watched while she painted. Conclusion, your friend spent the afternoon painting. Implicit evidence. Proof only implied by what state in the text. Inference can be made. Connotative. Example, you figure your friend spent the afternoon painting because you saw paint on her hands and clothes when you met up in the evening. Interference. Your friend probably spent the afternoon painting. Evidence in a non-fiction text. In sailing alone around the world, the author Joshua Slocum with a fellow captain named Pedro Samblich. Samblich was greatly interested in my voyage, and after giving me the tax, he put on board bags, biscuit, and a large quantity of smoked venison. He declared that my bread, which is ordinary sea biscuit and easily broken, was not nutritious at his, which was so hard that I could break it only with a stout blow from a mouth. Then he gave me from his own sloop a compass which was certainly better than mine, and offered to unbend her mainsail for me. Nautical jargon that means removing a sail from its pole. If I would accept it. Last of all, this large-hearted man brought out a bottle of Persian gold dust from a piece where it had been tattooed and begged me to help myself from it for use further along on the voyage. Explicit evidence. What does the text clearly state? Samblich gave sorghum tagged biscuit and venison. Samblich saw his bread was more nutritious than Slocum's. Samblich gave Slocum a canvas. Slocum saw Samblich's compass was better than his. Samblich offered to help remove Slocum's mainsail. Samblich offered Slocum gold dust. Implicit evidence. What conclusions can we draw from the text? Evidence, implication. Samblich gave Slocum many things. Samblich was generous. Samblich thinks his bread and his compass are better. Samblich thinks he knows more than Slocum. Slocum called Samblich large-hearted. Slocum is grateful to Samblich. Slocum says his bread is easy to break and Samblich is hard. Slocum disagrees that Samblich's bread is better. The best evidence. Most non-fiction texts are full of evidence. But what if we only want to prove that Samblich is generous? Choosing the best evidence from all evidence is crucial. We want to choose the detail that'll get the point across quickly and convincingly. Example, Here's all the evidence about the gift being given in the passage. Samblichi gives or offers solocum, tax, biscuit, pension, compass, help either say, gold dust. If we can only choose one piece of evidence, which piece of evidence makes Samblichi seem most generous? What you choose as the best evidence is up for debate. Gold dust is way more precious than hard biscuit, so we might choose the gold dust. However, a compass could be even more useful for a sailor than gold dust. But maybe we find out that the author loves meat and was very hungry, then pension would be a really generous gift. Any of those choices might work, but it's unlikely that tax and or biscuit would be the best choice in this case.